So recently on this channel, I've had a couple different videos blowing up left, right and center. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to break down various different income sources that I have just to kind of take it back to basics and let you guys know the essence of why I started this channel in the first place, which is to educate you guys on what I've personally done to be successful when it comes to building up various different internet-based businesses. So right here, I've got 7 different income sources that I'm currently doing right now, I've done in the past, and they've allowed me to just live a life of freedom. So as always, I'm going to jump straight into it. Nothing I'm going to talk about in this video should be taken as financial advice. The reason why I make videos like this is to educate you guys on what you can do yourself. And it's also the things that I wish I knew from the very beginning. So without further ado, let's jump straight into one of the first income sources that allow me to earn internet money, which is simply with an e-commerce business. So for those of you that are new to this channel and you don't know my backstory, welcome. My name is Sam, and the way that I was able to get my initial success online came from selling products on the internet. The reason why I decided to go down this route is because I felt like it was a simple way for me to be able to get to the point of quitting my 9-to-5 job. I knew that if I could find products that people were searching for and I could back it up with data and work hard when it came to building up the business, I could ultimately get to the point where I was trying to get to, and that's exactly what happened. Since then, I've been able to build a couple different brands as well as help various other people do the exact same thing. Now, the way that e-commerce works has definitely changed ever since I started it back then. Initially, what I was doing was buying products in bulk from China, listing them for sale, and selling them on websites like eBay and Amazon. Eventually, I now moved over to my own Shopify store. And I'm not saying that this method of building up an e-com store doesn't work. In some ways it can work. If you're someone that has a startup budget and you also want to take a little bit more control of your inventory, then you can definitely go down this route. But if you're someone that wants a more simplistic approach when it comes to getting started without risking all their money, then there's some alternative ways that you can go about it. As you guys already know, there's an AI store builder that is completely free to use. And the reason why this is perfect is because it's going to give you the initial foundation of your store. You can use it straight away to start selling, but you can also customize it in any way that you want to. Over the past 2 to 3 months, I spent all that time building out this completely free course that anyone can join. Is going to be linked down below. And in this course, I show you exactly what I would do in this day and age if I wanted to build a brand new e-commerce business with the help of artificial intelligence. I show you what you need to do when it comes to using the AI store builder, as well as what you need to do when it comes to the back end, customizing it using tools like Canva, importing winning products, and being able to get traffic onto the site. And of course, whenever you start making sales, you're not going to have to buy the products in bulk and ship them out yourself. It's going to be your supplier that's going to take care of all of that. In the free course, I explain how you can use a software called AutoDS when it comes to being able to find a list of different suppliers to choose from. So wherever you're trying to ship products, whether you want to ship products to the US, UK, Europe, wherever you want to ship items, you're going to be able to find a supplier that's going to be able to, meet your needs, meet your requirements. And then what you can do is set up something called auto fulfillment in the back end of your account, so that whenever you make a sale, AutoDS is going to use your registered buyer account so that they're going to place the order for you so that you don't have to sit there doing everything manually. So I'm going to leave a 30-day trial to AutoDS in my description down below if you also want to check them out. But yeah, building up an e-commerce business definitely transformed my life, and it allowed me to be in the position that I'm in right now. But moving on to one of the second income sources that I want to talk about, which is simply from building up email newsletters. So this has definitely been one of my favorite ways of building up internet businesses, because if you're able to own an email list that has a list of different contacts and email addresses for real life people that exist all around the world, and better yet, you know exactly what that person is interested in because they gave you their email address for a specific reason, you're now going to be able to market to that person every so often. The way that I build up my email list is that I don't like to overwhelm the people on it, with products and recommendations every single day. Rule number 1 for me is to always provide value first. There's so many different softwares out there that you can sign up to when it comes to building up an email list. For example, we've got tools like Aweber, we've also got OmniSend. These are free to use. You can sign up to them and you can essentially build a landing page for you to collect people's email addresses. And once they've entered in their email address, they're going to get added into an email automation where, again, number 1, you're going to be able to provide them with value. But in number 2, you're now going to be able to recommend a product that you're maybe selling. Building up an email list is definitely not going to happen overnight, but it's something that every single person that's serious about making money on the internet should consider doing, because it puts you in control. No one can ever take your email list away from you, which means that you're always going to be in a position of earning money. And I've got many more videos coming out over the next few days on this particular topic, so be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss those videos. But swiftly moving on to one of my next income sources, which is simply from selling digital products. So I initially started off selling products within the physical realm, but from there, what I now did is branched into selling digital products. And the reason for that is because if you're able to sell a physical product that people want, that's definitely great. You're going to be able to sell them. But if you're also able to sell digital products, you're going to be able to essentially keep near enough 100% profit margins. Because think about it like this: whenever you make a digital product, yes, it might take you 1 month, 2 months, depending on what type you're trying to build. But once you're able to complete it and you put it out there to the marketplace, whenever you make a sale, you're not going to have to pay any inventory. You're not going to have to ship it out. You're not going to have to pay any import fees. The only thing that you need to worry about is how you're going to direct traffic to that digital product in the first place. And the best thing about this one, and one of the things that I've enjoyed about it, is that there's so many different types of digital products that you can sell. For example, there's spreadsheets, there's PDF guides, ebooks, online courses, audio files, digital planner, and the list goes on and on. So there's so many different types, and it all comes down to which one you want to sell. And there's so many different platforms out there that you can choose from as well. For example, if you're someone that's looking to sell some sort of an educational digital product, then maybe you can think about using something like Teachable. This is something that I've personally used over the years, probably for the past 5-6 years now. Never really had any issue with it. But if you would rather go down the route of selling maybe a different type of digital product, maybe even still educational, but you want to sell it on your own website, then maybe using something like Hostinger is going to be a good option. The reason for this is that Hostinger is going to allow you to build your own site with the help of AI. And from there, what you're going to be able to do is market your digital product using various different tactics, like a blog article that's directly on your site, SEO, directing traffic using paid ads. There's going to be so many different methods of being able to allow customers to know that your digital product exists. And with Hostinger, there's also 0% transaction fees as well. So that's definitely a bonus. But moving on to one of the next methods of making internet money, which is going to be with income from affiliate websites. Now, most people don't even know exactly what this is, but sticking with what we just spoke about now, selling digital products on your own website. Another way that you can make money from your own website is with something called affiliate marketing. And this might sound a little bit confusing, maybe a little bit intimidating, but I would say that it's one of the most simplistic business models out there. All this means is that you're going to build a website, you're going to center it around a specific niche, and from there, what you're going to do is sign up to something called an affiliate program. You can go into a website like impact.com, PartnerStack. You can go directly onto a company's website, scroll down to the bottom. You're going to see that 90% of websites out there have an affiliate program that you can sign up to. And once you get accepted and you're now given your unique affiliate link, you're going to be able to place it on your website in various different locations, mainly within blog articles. And once you start sending traffic to your blog articles from your social media accounts, you're now going to be able to earn something called an affiliate commission from those companies. So with this method, you're not even going to have to own any products. You don't need to build a product. Your only job is literally making sure that you're making people aware of your website so that they can find it, click on the affiliate link so that you can sit back and make money. And if you wanted me to make a full length video on this, that will probably be about a 40-minute video, maybe around 30 minutes. Put in the comments down below, affiliate income website, and your specific location so I know exactly where you're from, and I'll be sure to make that video ASAP. But moving on to one of the next income sources that I want to talk about, which is going to be with Google AdSense. Now, the Google AdSense program is definitely an amazing thing, and for those of you that's not really aware of exactly how it works, essentially what it comes down to is producing content on the Google platforms, and that's going to be either by building a website like what we've discussed, or by publishing content on YouTube. Google basically set up this program as a way to reward creators so that there's content out there that can be monetized in the form of ads. So Google charges advertisers a certain amount. Those ads are placed on content through websites or videos. And then from there, you're now going to be able to earn a portion of that ad revenue. So depending on how you want to earn Google AdSense payments, it's going to be through either making YouTube videos or posting blog articles. It's completely down to you, but there is going to be some thresholds that you need to meet. I believe with YouTube, it's around 1,000 subscribers. Maybe they've changed it. I'm going to put it on the screen right now in terms of the updated numbers, but you need to reach a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours. So as long as you're able to be consistent, you're able to provide value, you're able to make content that you enjoy as well as your audience, you're now going to be able to start earning monthly Google AdSense payments no matter where you're based around the world. And of course, if you wanted to go down the route of building a website and making Google AdSense payments through that method, you're going to be able to do that as well. You just need to make sure that you build a website that gets a certain amount of visitors. And that's why it's very important to, utilize things outside of the Google search engine, e.g. all of these different social media platforms that we have at our disposal. And this now brings me on to one of the next ways that people can earn money on the internet, which is through short form content. Now, as you can see right here, there's an image of the Instagram logo because that's my favorite way of publishing short form content, pictures, reels, a mixture of both. I'm going to put my Instagram on the screen right now. You can check it out. Make sure you follow me. But I've also got other Instagram accounts where I'm not necessarily showing my face. So if you wanted to make a personal brand around yourself, like what I've done, as well as maybe make a faceless one, you're going to be able to do that because, of course, Instagram allow you to have multiple different accounts. And the thing that I found about Instagram is that if you're able to be consistent with it when it comes to knowing exactly what's working, what's trending, how you can integrate that with your own style, you're now going to be able to build up impressions, views, and hopefully clicks. And it all comes down to making sure that you're monetizing things in the right way. And the good thing about publishing short form content on a consistent basis is that you can essentially send that traffic wherever you want. Maybe you're thinking about building up an email newsletter. You can do that. If you want to send the traffic to an affiliate website, that's also a great option. Posting content on Instagram and then sending it to an e-commerce business is something that so many people are capitalizing from right now, as well as sending it to a place where you can sell digital products and also earn Google AdSense payments. The point that I'm trying to make is that when it comes to posting content on platforms like Instagram, it's not about doing it for fun or maybe doing it as a hobby. Of course, if that's what you want to do, you can. But if you're in the mindset of wanting to earn internet money, then you need to treat it as a business and approach it in the right way. And the main reason why I prefer Instagram over other platforms, maybe because I'm used to it, maybe because I've seen the most success on platforms like Instagram, but most importantly, they allow you to put a link in bio, even if you haven't reached a certain amount of followers. So from day one, week one, month one, whatever it is, you can start getting clicks on the link in bio and start sending traffic to all of your monetized locations. And this now brings me on to one of the final income streams that I want to talk about, which is investment income. And this is something that's not really popular. Some people find it boring. Not that many people want to talk about it. Not that many people want to hear about it. And maybe it's because people believe they need to have thousands of dollars for them to start investing when that isn't true. I've been investing now maybe for the past 7-8 years in a number of different things, but mainly when I say investment income, I'm not talking about anything risky. I'm not talking about, things that's going to be volatile and make you lose all of your life savings overnight. I'm talking about steady investments, into proven assets that allow you to not only earn profit on the money that you put in, but also a dividend every 3 to 4 months. And again, as a reminder, this isn't financial advice. All I'm doing is sharing what I'm personally doing myself. And the way that I like to invest is into something called index funds and ETFs. ETF stands for exchange traded funds. And all this means is that I'm buying into a group of different assets, mainly into a group of different companies, which means that I don't need to log into my investment accounts every single day to see exactly what's happening. The people that manage these different funds are going to remove companies if they're underperforming, add companies that are performing, which means over time, I'm going to be able to see my money growing steadily. And again, investing into all of these different things is something I believe everyone should have the mindset of doing, not because it's going to make you rich overnight, but because of all of the different things that you're going to learn. There's so many different mistakes that I made when I first got into it, but because I've been in it over time. I've been able to know exactly what's wrong, what's right, what I should do and what I shouldn't do, and generally just how everything works. So this is definitely another method of being able to, earn Wi-Fi money, because you don't need to have any physical location. As long as you've got the right app, you're in the right location, and you're able to do something called dollar cost averaging, which is where you're going to invest every so often. You're going to be able to invest your money so you can see your money grow day by day. But there we have it. Those are the 7 different income streams that I've built up over the past few years. These are the different ones that I speak about on this channel in some way, shape or form, because they completely transform my life. And I've got many more videos coming out over the next few days when it comes to how you can start each and every single one of these. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. And don't forget, if you wanted to enroll in that completely free online course, where I'm going to be able to show you step by step, click by click, how to build an e-commerce business from scratch with the help of AI, where you don't need to invest that much. If anything, you're probably going to invest, I don't know, less than $50, $10 when it comes to the different softwares and apps that you need to get this business off the ground. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be in the link down below. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I show you exactly what you can do when it comes to building up an investment portfolio as a complete beginner. No matter where you are in the world, I'm going to be able to educate you, spend a little bit more time showing you the ins and outs of exactly how to do it with the help of tools like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or any other AI tool that you're familiar with. I've already started getting a lot of good feedback from this video from people that don't really know exactly what they need to do when it comes to building up a passive income investment portfolio. So if you want to check that video out, it's going to be right there. Watch that straight after this, because I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish without skipping, it's also going to help you out too. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.